Hey folks, it's Rob. Welcome back. We're continuing to play BattleTech. In the last episode, we finished, I think, something... Well, we finished Served Cold, which is like a revenge mission for House Corrosis. That should have some implications for us, because we finally get the access code thing for finding out where the stash is, and we uncovered where that is. Those events happened, but the contract for doing anything about it hasn't happened yet, and that's fine. I want to kill some time. I want Glitch back in service, getting her leveled again. I want some mechs modified. We should take a contract and travel. We've used up all the contracts that aren't against the pirates here anyway. Battle in the jungle, escort in the desert. I'd rather battle in the jungle. Against the Directorate, that's fine. That's a win for us. The pirates will like us. Well, the Directorate can't hate us more than they already do. This will pay the month's rent as well, so that's good.
By your command.
Before we really get moving, though, we need to play in the mech bay. So, right, there were some mechs I wanted to modify or update. So, I think one of the ones I wanted to play with was the Thunderbolt, which I don't think we've actually modified at all yet. We've just been running her stock. That's not terrible. You can see we've got a fair few heat sinks here, an LRM-10 rack, 3 medium lasers, a large laser. But maybe there's some upgrades we could make, right? You know, we could refit some little lasers. Sure. I think I have a better stability damage LRM-10 rack. That's just a straight up plug-in, right? That'll do more stability damage, knock things over more likely. The laser in the arm is kind of fine. At the same, you do get a targeting advantage for having a weapon in the arm, and that doesn't hurt. But moving it over here makes it more resilient to damage. But of course, it will be on the same side as all the rest of the weapon systems. Also, I don't want this LRM ammo here in the center torso. That's Also, 2 tons for the LRM-10 rack might be a bit much. So, that gives me a ton, which I like. Having some support weapons is not a terrible idea. I like this high accuracy small laser, but I think we'll just fit 2 of these in here. Take this small laser, a regular laser out, fit another one of these in. We could probably move a jump jet. I have to be considerate of the fact that moving things around also just like adds to the construction time. We'll have only so much time to get to our new mission planet. If I want to go with machine guns, I do have these like nice, basically free weight machine guns, but I'll save that for something else. Flamers are definitely a possible. They get 4 shots. That's it. But still, they add a nice amount of heat to things. This one actually does a little extra damage as well. So it's, you know, it's not the light scorching of 5 points, but, you know, a little more of 10. They weigh a whole ton, though. So you need to be using them for a purpose, not just generally. Still, though, the half-ton we have back, a little better on the heat management with the lasers, because I tend not to use the 3rd medium laser anyway. And I would like a cockpit mod if I have one, thank you. And we have a gyro. We like that. Could use the rangefinder, but we're not going to. I can add some DFA damage if I move heat sinks out of the legs. There's an arm mod I have here if I want to deploy it. I mean, Thunderbolt is a bit of a brawler. It is also just a high evasive multifunction weapon system for me. And could just drop that half-ton into armor. Don't know why I said that weird, but, you know. There we go. Well, maybe do it like that. I'd rather the side torsos be a bit more armored than they are currently, in part because they hold the arm on, for one thing. Two, they contain a fair bit of equipment. What could I spare? Well, this is generally an upgrade anyway. This is an extra half-ton armor. We got an upgraded LRM rack. We took a medium laser off and a ton of the LRM ammo out and fitted a bunch of small lasers so we can just kind of whomp things when we get up close. Sounds fun. Put in a work queue. 3 days for the Wolverine I already had in the queue. So 7 more days is the Thunderbolt. Will be there in 12 days. So I have 2 days to do a minor change. Let's look at the Dragon. So you got a straight up AC5, AC ammo, LRM 10 rack in the center torso. You could really use a cockpit system. Since you're theoretically a fast mover, the rangefinder's not a terrible idea. And could I, in time, replace the AC with a better AC? We have fairly lightweight Ultra AC2. It does extra damage. But that would be actually just a good upgrade for a mech I already bring out in the field. But we do have this kind of fancy high accuracy AC5. That'd be a straight swap. Could do that. How long would that take? 3 days. A little longer than I want to do, actually. Alright. Maybe we're not playing with you right now. Who's got the... Well, I picked up a better LB, didn't I? So many options. See, I could replace this Ultra AC2 on here with the better Ultra AC2, right? And be like, whoa, look, we got a ton back. And then what do I put in that ton? Well, we already have a support laser here. I already have a rangefinder in the head, which... I mean, we could fit a bit more armor. And then... Because armor modifications take like no time. What do I do with half a ton, though? The small laser could become a flamer, I suppose. Maybe not, though. I'm sorry. This is gonna cancel that. Just get out of that. Okay. Trying to think what we can do with some of this stuff. This is just a stock Shadowhawk here. And I should probably just actually stow that one before the payday comes up. And I should stow the Hunchback for now. I'm not going to bring that out. I think the Griffin needs a bit of a refit, but I don't know what I want to do with it. I should think about these things in between streams, honestly. The Archer is running a bit hot. What can I do with you? One of your LRM racks has already been downgraded just out of necessity. I don't have... No, I do have a second plane LRM 15. I could do that. That would take 3 days just to do that refit. Frees up 3 tons. That would allow you to fire your laser suite a bit more. And your LRM assets would last longer. Not for right now, though. It's not a simple job. All I want is simple jobs right now. I do want to take the Dragon out. Okay, so if I was just doing the AC-5, just dropping in a higher accuracy AC-5, that is 2 days. We can do that right now. Okay.
On it. I'll let you know.
All right, let's ride this pony. Oh, hey, Star Wars Minimal. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping by the stream. Yeah, I see you now. The stream's going to be a little delayed, so sorry. I'll be absolutely honest. When I'm going to be in combat, I may not be looking over at the chat every time, but I'll try to. Demoralized. Medusa approaches you on the mess deck. Commander, I know you know how Glitch is sidelined in medbay. I've been visiting her, trying to keep her morale up, and, well, she's really messed up. She thinks the injury was her own fault. Maybe you could do something? Resting a hand on Medusa's shoulder, you say, "Thank you for letting me know, Medusa. I'll see what I can do." She's actually really fortunate that I hadn't fired her because I wasn't going to keep her on the payroll for 3 months, but I ended up leaving her on, and I'm like, well, whatever. I actually kind of like, I mean, actually, no, I was never going to fire Glitch. I was thinking of Gyrojet, actually. I'm going to visit Glitch. I like Glitch. Glitch is great. Later in the day, you arrive in the med bay and find Glitch in bed, staring at the ceiling. "Hey, Commander, I didn't expect you to come by." "You'll be back on your feet in no time, Glitch." She shrugs, then winces in pain. "Maybe, I don't know. I feel like this happened for a reason." After 15 minutes, you're unable to lift the cloud over Glitch's mood, so you bid her a speedy recovery and retreat. She's got low spirits for the next 30 days. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that loneliness. Yeah, I know. It's sad, because I actually quite like Glitch. We want Glitch back. Partly why I've been delaying moving the story forward right now is because I want Glitch back in play.
That work order you submitted is
Alright. Work crews are done. We're here to do this mission. Let's do it. Is this one I want to take in the jungle? Probably. This is my best stuff. And I just upgraded the Dragon with a better gun. We can bring Glitch out, though, instead of having to rely on Sea Dragon. Glitch, come on. You'll feel better once you start, like, blowing things up. Oh, hey, thanks, Star Wars Minimal. I really do appreciate you leaving a like and a comment. And subscribing's great. Thank you. Oh, no, that's fine. I'll probably be streaming an hour and a half, 2 hours tonight. Depends. So here's our description. We're currently trying to engage in long-term operations in the system, which runs counter to Directorate interests. They've hired a well-regarded mercenary outfit to engage local pirate organization operatives on the planet's surface, and the mercenaries have sent a single well-armed lance. I'd like you to counter that lance by intercepting and destroying it. Darius has to say, "I don't like fighting other mercenaries, but that's the nature of the business." Well, I mean, definitely. Everybody hires mercenaries, and we're to be basically get smashed together. So, oh, it's this kind of map. Okay. Not the jungle map I had in mind. This is more the tropical one in my head. We're facing professionals, so we should expect well-armed and disciplined opposition. Yep. We picked up comm signals from this region, so that's where you should start looking. Okay, well, yeah, somebody over there. Keep them off balance and be careful, Commander. Okay. Right, so... got an island, really. Guess we'll just advance down the beach.
Acknowledged.
On my way.
Poor glitch. Feeling down. Alright. You know what?
What's up, boss?
Glitch, I got you in a Thunderbolt, don't I? Let's send you kind of up here high. Actually, no. Let's scout with
Yes,
Decker.
Commander.
Decker, come running out here and just show me what's out there.
Copy that. I got a sensor trace.
Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Could be all. Could be a fourth one hiding around. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
At least you still sound chipper, which is, you know, sometimes people mask that way. I get it. Alright. Sometimes we all have hard times. I've certainly been there. Yeah, we'll continue rocking Behemoth
Copy
up and Cosmo with the fire support mechs, basically. And yep, the fight begins. 65-tonner catapult. Traditional catapult, okay. Not the twin
Damage
PPC
minimal.
catapult we've been seeing a lot of lately. I am inclined to let them move, but letting them all wail on Deckers in our consideration. And, you know, actually, Cosmo, how about we just have you advance a bit and then engage the catapults. And I don't think we need all that laser presence right now. We need to manage our heat. Well, there we go. Peeled open the armor. Let's see, that's a 70. LRM 5. Maybe a grasshopper? And you're a 60. Okay. Yeah, that might be the whole lance. Or there might be an assault we just don't know about.
What can I do for you?
Alright, glitch. Decker.
Standing by.
Now we'll
Waiting
do
on
glitch.
you, Commander.
Glitch. What can you do for me? Let's not line up the targets. I guess, well, I can walk there.
I hear ya.
Not a lot of evasion for that, though. That's true. Alright. We'll jump into the cover.
Ready, set.
And yeah, we'll do that.
Special delivery.
How's that thing doing? Oh, that was sounded like twin autocannons. Could be a Jaeger
Minor
mech.
damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
Alright, so the center torso has actually been peeled open. Right. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Yeah, no, I got you, Decker. Decker can only fire on one target, but he could fire and move. Yeah, I like an alpha strike here.
All weapons are go.
Build a small
Target's
laser.
taking a critical hit.
Let us maneuver. Just swing around the side here.
Acknowledged.
Reveal what this 60 is. Oh, rifleman. Okay. Oh, and then finally, the head in the back, another 60. Okay. So it's just all heavies. I don't mind that. Probably get some good salvage out of this.
Location confirmed.
Right. Right, I can just lay into you with a remote indirect fire, but if I want to hit anybody else, I could breach. Probably should just actually eat my lunch and be done with it. Alright.
On it. Mech warriors, show them what you've got.
Okay. Yeah, counterfire is going to happen. Oh, and you're an ace pilot. Interesting. That was neat. Wasn't terribly effective in protecting yourself, but that was neat.
Good to go.
What can I do for you?
Okay. Yeah, we could kind of close up here.
Got it.
And then long range fire into you. I'll short range into that. I don't need all of that though. Let's cut that back. Okay. Yeah, that looks good.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Try out those small lasers we fitted. Yep, it's grasshopper. Okay, Cosmo. Cosmo can't split fire.
Commander?
You know what we can do instead? Yeah.
On my way.
Keep your evasion up. And you can just... again, I just want to finish this thing off. In fact, no, I really want to get inspired, so we're not going to use any of our resolve yet. What I'm really... I need 37 points on the center torso, and that thing's gone. And I'm not that bothered by the salvage, because there's plenty else probably good here. There we go.
Hostile removed.
Okay. Your rifleman moving after firing, so now our ace pilot. Yeah, these guys are good. Alright. Would I rather fire on the grasshopper? No, I really do want to kind of lay into the riflemen. Those things are not terribly well armored. Okay. Yeah, looks fine. What you got back here? You got another rifleman. Okay, the 3C. So, same thing. Okay.
Waiting for orders.
Roll behemoth forward.
Moving to position.
Time to operate Operation Death Blossom. Let's see. Yep, we'll just do all of that.
Affirmative.
AC-10 critical. Grasshopper decides not to jump. Probably because it's mounting so many energy weapons that it wanted to do that, yeah.
Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, you can get into the cover by advancing up here. We'll just have you continue laying into the rifle. Critical to medium laser.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh, you didn't move. Oh, okay then. Nope, you're moving after the fact. Are they all ace pilots? I guess so.
Waiting on you, Commander.
That's different.
Orders?
Okay. Yeah. Move over, get yourself
Heading
some
out.
damage reduction from cover. And then target the rifleman. You can shut off the LRM-10 rack.
Firing.
Okay, medium lasers are destroyed. Got a nice little
Critical
bit of
hit.
fire on there. Right. Yeah, they're all ace pilots. Okay. Glitch.
Waiting for orders. Got it.
Okay, first target is that rifleman. Can't engage anything short there. I think we'll just actually shoot the rifleman. Alright.
Here we go.
Arm gone. Leg gone and torso gone on the right side.
Yeah, critical hit.
Womp.
Receiving you.
Alright.
Roger
Keep
that.
closing. Alright, indirect fire into the rifleman, direct fire on the other rifleman. Take that large laser off. We'll maintain our heat.
Acknowledged.
There we go. 4 little holes in that mech. What you doing, Grasshopper? Okay. Alright, so the mech that's on the floor will have its round delayed. Center torso is nearly through, side torso weakened. Right.
Ready for orders.
Decker, I kind of want you to punch the Grasshopper, but I don't know if we should unlock punchies just yet.
I hear ya. Affirmative.
Yeah, might as well do the maneuver game. Okay, you made the mistake of being, opening up your rear to all my very many lasers. So, here we go.
Uh-huh.
And you didn't move, despite the fact... Or, oh, well, you're an ace pilot, that's
Reporting
right.
heavy damage.
You'll move now. That's okay. Alright.
Receiving you.
Actually, punching that rifleman seems like a great idea. Let's do that.
Move order received. Engaging.
Well, that really ripped up the leg. And I penetrated the rear side torso. Okay. You can only hit one target. Back up a little. Okay. Do kind of want this boy gone. 34 points. So, both medium lasers into the center torso, if they both connect properly, will wipe that out. If I give it the LRM-15 rack, that'll probably hedge my bet. Fire. Thank you.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good to go.
Behemoth, would you like to punch a grasshopper? Or would you rather continue just being a massive weapon platform? Yeah, let's just
Position confirmed.
roll up. Let's see, if I target this guy with one weapon, well actually, this guy's getting all the weapons, this guy's getting only one. Yeah, okay.
Acknowledged.
Oh, and the large laser misses with a 90% chance. Funny how that happens. Yeah, you can go and fire some lasers into my assault mech. That's not a problem.
Light damage, Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Good to go.
Yeah, we can just roll up and fire into the back of that
You betcha.
rifleman some more. Okay. That is just to the limit. Okay, we're going to do that. Enjoy. There went your left torso and arm.
Another hit like that and you're toast.
Still just... well, you're an ace pilot. Let's see if you move.
Reporting major armor loss.
Nope, you just stood there, fired your remaining autocannon into my stalker, and went, screw you guys. Okay, Cosmo... Decker.
Commander.
Yeah, he's getting torn up. You know, Decker, can you, like, actually get behind the guy? Kinda. Would really open me up to the grasshopper. That wouldn't be smart. Let's do that.
On it.
And we'll open fire. Wow, that wasn't very effective, actually. I mean, all right. You know what? You could just go and punch this guy. I feel like that's a fun thing to do.
Engaging physical attack.
That was 100 points of damage to one location. And then the 2 small lasers opened up. And nothing fell off. Well. Bully for me.
Ready for orders.
Alright. Behemoth, it's time to just kind of end the farce. Let's see here. Pull back a little to improve targeting. Let's see. You'll get some and you get some. Alright, yeah, I want the LRMs on target A. We'll switch the lasers over to target B. And fire.
Engaging multiple targets.
That leg gone. Right torso, right arm, center torso, the whole thing's gone. Okay.
Hostile removed.
Get to pick a head off the battlefield. That's fantastic. Okay. Grasshopper's last one left. Trying to flank me. Okay, yeah. Rear attack into the Archer. Fair.
Warning. Armor low.
But the armor's just low, man. It's not even penetrated. Let's see. Glitch.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
Start things off. Decker.
Waiting for orders.
You can also just kind of come
Roger.
over here.
Let's see how you like this.
Really no finesse in how I'm operating these mechs at the moment, but that's okay. We're trying to finish things off, and also I've kind of set them up so that I don't have to do too much in their heat management. I try to not have to. Maybe back off from the grenade. Yeah. Okay, if I come over here. I can give you both lasers and both LRM racks. Why not?
Engaging target.
Oh, there you go.
Enemy mech.
Hit that
Critical
limit.
damage detected.
Meanwhile, Behemoth probably could use a bit of punchy time to recut heat, but you can't reach. Okay. Guess we're just gonna do this.
On my way.
Alright, that's a lot of heat. Let's cut the LRM racks out.
Engaging with the target.
That's another jump jet gone.
Scored a critical hit.
And its stability is not looking good. It's like, water will cool me. Water. Oh yeah, you can shoot the Thunderbolt. It's pretty well built for that. Glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Your legs aren't damaged. Let's play a stupid game. Never do this on tabletop. DFA with into water for, I mean, it's like so many pilot checks. Just never do that.
No sweat. Yikes! That hit hard. Critical hit, Commander.
Well, that was a lot, and it's only unsteady. Okay.
Good to go.
Can't punch it, huh? Okay. Well, you could just fire from where you are. Now their heat sink out.
Solid connection on that one.
And finally knocked down. Okay. I wouldn't mind salvaging the Grasshopper, actually. Yeah, you can just kind of walk over there.
Affirmative.
Cosmo, what can you do for me? Let's walk you up a little. Let's see. So, 16% chance to hit the head. Let's try.
Engaging.
Nope. Immediately into the center torso. Oh well.
Enemy map.
One more grasshopper part for my collection. Good work, Commander. I've signaled our employers that their operation is safe for now. Okay. Moving
Mission
on.
successful.
And 3,000 XP. We like that. There's that grasshopper part I want. Nothing cool down here. Nope. And I'll take the catapult part because it's interesting. No, I'll take the rifleman. No, I do want the catapult part more. Okay. And then get some. Oh, we got some LRM-20 racks. That's nice. This one. In fact, I probably should have picked one of those, but no, I'm good. Finalize the details of our trip to Artru, Commander Decker. With luck, the map Dr. Murad discovered will lead us straight to Castle Nautilus. The contract is ready for you to review in the command center. Okay. MechWarrior is gaining experience and need your guidance, Cosmo. Yeah, in fact, I should have actually spent experience on Glitch. Alright. Actually, no, I want MechWarriors. Glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Minimum range reduction. Gunnery improvement. Significant pilot increase. Called shot mastery. I like that a lot. Okay.
Training complete.
Welcome to tactics.
Good to go.
Alright, you're ready for... Ooh, yeah, that's nice. And direct fire penalty reduction to -3. Considering how much indirect fire we do with Behemoth, yep, we're doing that. Cosmo. Cosmo, you're currently piloting my Archer. So, yeah, more indirect fire reduction.
Receiving you.
Decker's not ready to level.
I'm here.
Gyrojet's recovered, but I have no need to send you out just yet. I'll just need to remember that you have points I need to spend. Alright, the mechs, I don't think need any work. They do not. Right, we're here in Mechdur. I think we've been to Mechdur before. Slightly better machine gun. It's cheap, we'll buy it.
New weapon systems available.
Okay. Ooh, cockpit mods. Yep. Alright.
New equipment available.
Those will keep damage off my pilots, and that's very much worthwhile for me, so clear
New
those
equipment
out.
available.
Rangefinders take the place of cockpit mods, and that's not a very good rangefinder. I'm not going to bother. Heat banks, never use them. Exchangers, almost never use them. Let's see, they have 2 Archer parts, awesome part, Centurion, Locust, Spider. Okay, nothing I really want there. Do they have any jobs I should do while I'm here? Yeah, the next mission's grave robbing. Ooh, this is not easy missions to do, actually. Ambush a convoy against the Canopans. Actually, I'm not interested in pissing off the Canopans. This one's against the Directorate, but it's 3.5. Take the bait. Phew. How long is it going to take me? Oh, 24 days. We can get a lot of work done in 24 days. Travel to Artru and secure the loot castle Nautilus. deep within Directorate territory, right on the Taurian border. We're taking a risk, but Lady Arano is right. The prospect of getting our hands on the SLDF battle mechs is too juicy to pass up. Admittedly, that sounds pretty darn great. Automation. Multiple dropships en route to our supply bases. Oh, it's a base defense. Okay. Drop interception. For the Arano restoration. I expect an ill-equipped Lance of Mechs as my opposition on a 3.5 skull mission. Sure. That's worth $1 million. It's ill-equipped Lance. Oh, no, we're talking about the defense forces being ill-equipped. That I can believe. Alright. Right. I think we could do the grave mission, robbing mission right away. I wouldn't hate that. We'll probably get something nice out of completing the associated missions. And it is currently coming up on 2 in the morning here on the 5th of April. It is Easter Sunday of 2026. I hope your day is going great, or has been going great, wherever you are in the world. Yeah, I can spend 24 days making modifications. What would be my core group? Let's see. Right now, what we've been running is these 4 guys. The dragon, definitely I want some additional refits, because there's more I can do with this. In fact, this change is not bad, but I think we can do better than just a high accuracy AC5. And a little concerned about the ammo and armor arrangements. So, let's see. What if I were... What do I have that's really kind of awesome? I have this Ultra AC-10. Weighs 10 tons. The current gun weighs 8. We could totally fit that on there. It'd be double strike, 60 points each, with a lot of stability damage. Does generate a fair bit of heat. The current AC5 by itself, just firing once, only generates 8 heat. So it's like 3 times the heat of the weapon I'd be replacing. Maybe that is a bit too much. We have an Ultra AC5 though. Double firing. Weighs 1 more ton. Ultra AC2, well, that actually, no, that, yeah, actually. For this improved LB5. Oh, there's a lot of things I could do here. Okay, well, what do I have in missile racks? Not a lot. Not a lot, really. Okay, well, let's give you a really shiny medium laser, high accuracy and critical. We'll leave the one in the arm alone. I don't really need 2 tons AC5 on a standard AC5. I could use more armor on this mech. I don't need 2 tons of LRM ammo for an LRM-10 rack. I'm also not super keen on this being here, and I can't fit a gyro because this is taking up so much space. But the alternatives are not great because of the way the weapons are positioned. Right. What I wouldn't mind is fitting the really nice high accuracy small laser. And maybe maybe I'll fit the other one over here. And we will up our armor. I am thinking we really need to kind of go in a different direction to get more weight back. So this LB5 weighs only 7.5 tons. Extra stability damage. Functionally a shotgun, so I mean we lose some of the accuracy, but we do get accuracy that comes from just it being an LB. And do I not have another LB5 ammo? Go to the store, please. Thank you.
Available.
Let's fit it in the arm with the weapon. So if it does, the arm gets destroyed, the ammo's out there, not in here. That gets me a little more tonnage. And yeah, let's just armor that up. Set the arms to full. Still have a 1/4 ton. Okay, that'll keep the side torsos from falling off immediately. That's probably a bit better. Oh, cockpit mod. Yeah. Actually, I probably don't need a +3 on the cockpit mod. Let's just use a more regular one. There we go.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Thunderbolt. Let's see, you got a 2 injury resist, that's fine. Yeah, we did review you just recently, so I think we're fine. Archer. Yeah, 2 hit injury resistance, good. But yeah, I think we will cut you down to an LRM-15 on the second torso. Gets me 3 tons back to play with, which I could expend on, first off, well, your armor is maxed out. Okay. Maybe I'm being too conservative. I can only fit 1 missile rack on each torso. Bizarrely. It's not like there isn't equipment I could fit. I could fit some heat sinks or some jump jets, but well, you know, let's give you an arm mod. Why not? Make you tough guy. Extra melee stability damage. And I don't hate heat sinks. It would really improve my heat efficiency. Small lasers are as much, unless I want to go to flamers. More back armor. I don't know if we can fit a full ton of armor. That's kind of like critical protection. Upgrading the medium just stripping out the medium lasers and sticking in 1 large laser with 3 ton difference would be something I could do, but I don't like it. Alright.
On it. I'll let you know when that's
And let's see. Stalker. Is there anything else I want to do with you? Actually, we should improve your cockpit mod to a much higher damage resistance one. And Let's see. I think the lasers you're carrying, I mean, I could fit better ones. It's kind of a mixed bag, though. I've had such poor luck with this large laser. I could fit this snub PPC. It won't help my heat management. And in fact, I have to find a ton to fit that on. But it would be kind of interesting to do that instead. We'll revert it. Just change the cockpit mod to the better one. Alright. Now, you come off, you go on. There we go.
Right. I'll get it.
Alright, I can play with the B team a little. Let's see. You already have your cockpit mod. No, well, I have a... No, I'm using the better LBX, aren't I? Yeah. You're just a standard Wolverine? Yeah. Okay. This is a good Wolverine here. Let's refit you. Alright, this Ultra AC2 is just going to get a straight up upgrade to a better one that weighs a ton less. That does also slightly more damage. That's just a flat upgrade. The additional ton let's go to missile racks. So if I strip out the SRM-6, I can fit this better SRM-2, this better SRM-2, and SRM-4 rack. That gives me slightly more weaponry with better punch and more flexibility, I guess. Yeah, okay, we'll do that.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
You're also... Okay, yeah. Alright. How much work do I have? I have 17 days worth of work. Okay, we're getting there. I want... I kind of want to mess with this. Let's see. It's hard to... Oh, I can't do what I want to do with this version of it, though. I was like, I can finally make use of all those machine guns I've been piling up, but no, doesn't. This version doesn't allow the fitting of those. Doesn't allow the fitting of any kind of close of these, the support weapons, right? Except for this, in the center torso, it can fit 2, which is just not great. Crud. All right, you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with it. Let's go. Sorry that took so long. Let's go do this.
Roger that, Commander.
It's $2 million. I would like paychecks. Maybe we'll get a little random thing along the way. Oh, did I select an engineering choice? I don't think I did. Crud. Pause. I did not. Engineering. The med bay got upgraded and I never did anything else. So Pod B allows for some extra recreational items, which don't necessarily suck. If we had the library, we would have actually gotten Glitch a better result, probably. That only takes 10 days. Don't hate it. Upgrade lounge, yeah. Weight bench, the gymnasium. That takes a little longer. Same money as the library. And then there's the hydroponic garden. It's actually way more expensive. Let's do the library. Yeah.
Roger that, Commander.
Yeah.
I'll get the crew moving.
Alright. I should have done that
Got a new
quite a
financial
while
report
ago.
for you, Commander.
Yeah, we're spending $500,000 every month just to keep the stuff operational and the pilots paid. But, you know, Behemoth is worth the nearly 50 grand I pay her. Alright. Jump out of the system. Yeah, it's Easter Sunday. I'm unfortunately my plans to be with family today have been foiled by the fact that my wife has COVID, so we're having to isolate. I've somehow managed to avoid catching it off of her again. I think it's the third time the COVID's come through my home. But that's what it's like when you work with the public, unfortunately. But I'm glad that she's not suffering from it too badly. She's just needing to be considerate of others, really. Alright. Glad to get the library in play. Let's see. I could get the second training module up and going for certain situations. It's not expensive, really.
Sure thing.
Yeah, okay.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
That's all the work done on the mechs. So we're rolling up on our next story mission, for those of you joining me just now.
I wrapped up that
Yep.
job you asked for,
Work
Commander.
orders complete. I don't have anything else I want done, but we're still a week away from the actual system, so we are in hostile territory, so having spare mechs isn't a terrible thing, but there's nothing else I particularly want to do right now. I'm not feeling inspired. The mechs I have are fine as backups. And if I need to do weight variations, there's weight variations. We've arrived at Artru, Commander. Ready to proceed with our current contract? Yep, let's do this. In orbit, Artru. There it is. Artru, a more foreboding hunk of ice I've never seen. You were born in this system, were you not, Mr. Oliveira? Yes, Lady Arano. I grew up on Nassau Heights, one of the orbital HAB stations above the planet's surface. Nobody makes landfall except for the surface mining teams, and they stay only for month-long shifts. It's too dangerous for permanent habitation. Remember an old folk story that originated along with those mining teams? My father shared it with me when I was young. The Locura, I think it was called. If memory serves, it was about an ill wind that would howl through the canyons, killing engines and scrambling computers. The stuff of nightmares for such an inhospitable world. Yes, Lady Arano, it's a gremlin story, something the miners can blame when they pass out drunk with the headlights running. The Locura killed my engine. I barely got out alive. Not our proudest achievements of a culture, but apparently it gets around. Are there any real threats down there I need to worry about? Not unless you get out of your battle mech. Wouldn't recommend that, by the way. Well, fair. How likely are we to run into surface miners you're talking about? Don't worry, you won't. Not while you're dropping. Surface teams tend to cluster around rocky outcrops that ring around the planet's equator. That's where you'll find the really good stuff, the platinum, the ruthenium, rare exotics. You'll be well clear of the mining zones. Not a great vacation spot? Got it. Let's continue. House Corrosis has provided us with 5 supply ships to carry whatever we find on the surface. Captain Grigas of the ARS Delphinus will serve as our point of contact for the fleet. After Dr. Murad finished interfacing with the castle's computer, she'll pop the doors and we'll run a threat assessment. Then, if everything looks clear, We'll have Samir set you down on the ground. Hey guys, I hate to interrupt, but we got a sensor blip on my screen. It's a dropship, can't make out what kind. She's heading for the planet's surface. Looks like her point of origin was Artru's second moon. That's strange. Artru's moons are uninhabited. Is it a directorate ship? Still too far out to say. At their current rate of speed, it'll be at least an hour before I can give you a positive ID. If it's a directorate, I'll be really curious about how they knew to find us here. We have no evidence that they know where it is, we're here at all, whoever they are. But if we drop now, hopefully it won't matter. We'll be able to get in and out clean before they ever make planetfall. We don't have time to play this safe, so we're dropping now. I want our mechs on the ground with the doors when the doors open. I'll inform Captain Grigas of the change. Yeah, great. Madeira, you can't go down there in person, Kamea, and certainly not before we're sure it's safe. You're the leader of the restoration. We can't afford to lose you on a salvage operation. I mean, he's right. But, you're my boss. Yeah, I'm mouthy. Why not? I'm afraid I'm with Lord Madeira on this one, Lady Arano. Let us take the risks. That's what you're paying us for. This isn't just about salvage, damn it. My father spent the last half of his life dreaming of the Argo and his secrets. This is one of those secrets. I will see this through for him and for myself. Now, it will take time and expertise to get whatever battle mechs we find in the castle's armory up and running again. Lord Carosa sent us a recovery team, and I want our best mech tech on the ground leading them. That's you, Mr. Vertanen. You'll be riding with me. That's Yang. Guess I'll go warm up the rumble seat. You know, the only other time I ever sat in one of those things was on St. Loris, and I got my arm blown clean off my trouble. Yeah, he's got this prosthetic here. Here's hoping you don't go 2 for 2. Good luck down there. I'll be keeping an eye on you from up here. Of course, Darius. I mean, it's what you do. So, I got Kamea's Kentaro blocking up my list. And I'll have to manage her on this drop. I think we're good with the remaining mechs. Am I good with my pilots? You know, I think Glitch, you might be better in the Archer. And Cosmo, you might be better in the Thunderbolt. And otherwise, yes, we'll drop with solid firepower and armor. So yeah, Easter Sunday at home, not with family and friends, but it'll be fine. I'll get to enjoy my wife's company. Castle Nautilus is somewhere down there on Artru, buried deep in the ice. Dr. Murad thinks that we'll find an entrance at the coordinates she's provided. We're going to drop, make our way to the entrance, and force our way inside. But we need to do it soon. I want to be finished before our uninvited guests arrive. Keep Lady Arano safe down there, Dwayne. Yep.
Command interface initiated.
Good luck down there, all. I'll be cruising in the upper atmosphere and monitoring your progress, just in case. Roger that, Miss Mayor. Dr. Murad, have you had any luck connecting with Castle Nautilus's computer? Already on top of it, Lady Arano. The handshake has been established, and I have command line access. Door controls being a little finicky, though. Work fast, Doc. Riding in this rumble seat is like sitting on a jackhammer in a sauna on the sun. And Lady Arano's piloting is aggressive. Poor you. Not to worry, though. I think I found a workaround for the problem. Get walking towards the main doors, and I'll have them open by the time you get there. Understood, Doctor. Do whatever you have to do. Lady Arano out. Right. Let's start rolling. What we got here? Well, we got a lot of stuff. As an experienced person who's played this game, I know for a fact that we're going to encounter various SLDF defense forces. So, fortunately, they're mostly going to be vehicles to start out with. So, it's not a big deal, but let's get moving. In fact, no, Cosmo. Amazing I'm leaving Decker behind today. Cosmo is my scout. So, move forward.
On my way. Got it.
Okay, the standard approach isn't working. I'm inputting a valid ID, but for some reason the door won't budge. I think I found a workaround, though. It'll just be another moment.
Fills me with confidence, it does. Okay. Kamea, I need you to not kind of run out in front, so I'm going to send you on a dog leg.
Moving to position. Moving out.
And I've got it. Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm going to try something. Oh, yeah. Full of confidence. Dr. Murad, what did you just do? The lights are flickering. My screen is dead. Dr. Murad? Mr. Oliveira? Whole Argo's gone dark. I'm not picking up a drive signature. Whatever Farah just did, it must have knocked out her engines. Worry about it later. Looks like those vents in the rock, they're spitting out drones.
Be careful of those things. They're armed to the teeth and coming in fast. And there's probably more where they came from.
Almost undoubtedly. Yep. Oh, yep. They're all around me. Okay. So, we're not immediately in combat yet. We have a non-combat maneuver round, even though I can actually already see this one, but I can't fire on it. That is an SLDF heavy drone containing 2 PPCs and an LRM-10 rack. So that's fun. And the other ones I don't have full eyes on, but they're probably something similar. It doesn't state the weight here. Yeah. So, Joy.
Good to go.
You know what? Let's just kind of turn. This Kentaro is actually probably one of the least things I want out in front right now.
I'm moving out.
Coordinates received.
So yeah, we're just gonna kind of pivot and try to eat what we have off to the side here and then sweep around. Okay, Kamea, now can you just take that thing out for me? Maybe. Yeah, okay, let's try doing that.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
Targeting. Long range. Short range. Gonna generate a lot of heat, but I want that thing gone.
Handling multiple opponents.
Okay, so that's a medium drone over there. Thank you. Okay.
Another enemy casualty.
Not really casualties when they're drones.
I hear ya.
Unless there's like pig brains in them or something. Yeah, okay.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
Just focus on the medium drone. Take that out for me.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Thank you.
Knocked out a vehicle.
Okay, they're gonna start moving their stuff around. Cosmo, what can you do with that? Not great. Better. Okay.
Engaging target.
Just as usual, if they don't have eyes on me, they can't support each other too well, so that's gonna work for me right now. Yeah, there's the drones coming out this way. Okay, Kamea,
Tell me what you need.
you can pivot for me. In fact, you can kind of sprint for me and just uncover the target, okay?
Accelerating to maximum speed.
That ought to help keep you safe. You'll have lots of evasion. Yes, okay, they hit you with exactly one small missile. Right, so the medium drone has 2 medium lasers, an AC-5 and SRM-6 rack. Okay.
Good to go.
Glad you have an Archer. Yep.
Time to die.
Excellent.
You like that?
That's 4 of the 6 target drones. Let's see, if I sprint, we can reveal the next one, and then
Full throttle.
Demolisher, Behemoth can take out the last one with her Stalker. Right. It's a heavy drone. Okay. Yeah, all that nice evasion helps.
Damage minimal.
Alright. And that's probably another heavy drone back there. Okay.
Standing by.
Yeah, you should just advance.
I copy. Firing.
Alright, that was enough. Good.
Reporting vehicle destroyed.
Remaining drone moves. Fires. Next with a PPC. A few of its missiles. That's the worst hits we've suffered so far.
Light damage, Commander.
Okay, Kamea. I'm gonna let you actually play here, so we'll keep
Copy
moving.
that.
Besides, your autocannon should be cycled. Nope, it's out of range. No, you don't have an autocannon. Just have a Pee-wee LRM-5 rack for engaging.
can I do for ya?
Okay. Cosmo, come up.
Engaging target.
Okay. We can't stay out here in the open. If we don't find harder cover, we're going to get swamped. What's the plan? Fall back and find an extraction point. I'll get you the hell out of there. No, we have to push forward to the doors. It's our only way through this. Dr. Murad will fix this, believe it. Lady Arano. She's right, Samir. An outpost castle like Nautilus could bring down a dozen leopards, probably at the same time. If you try to extract us, it'll blow you out of the sky. Damn it. Okay, you're right. Stay alive down there. I'll keep trying to get Farah on the comm. Do that. For now, we've got to get our heads back in the game. Look over there. The damn castle's activating turrets. Yep. And more drones. For our death pleasure. Would have done things differently with you had I realized that was going to happen. It has been a fair while since I played this mission. Alright, I got 2 turrets over here, but if I stomp... Let's see. Next target is to destroy defense turrets and get to the main entrance. Okay. Who's in the back?
Waiting for orders.
Oh, and we got that guy over there too. Okay. We're too far to split with you, aren't we? I like how you're doing that to me mid-thing.
You don't need to tell me twice.
It's not even a fresh round. Okay. Long range, short range. Fire.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Not enough. Crud. That won't be enough either. Alright. Behemoth.
What's up, boss?
We're gonna be a little risky and do this.
Got it.
Fortunately, it's cold. I can do a lot of fire.
Multiple enemies locked in.
Alright. That got in, but didn't destroy it. Crud.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
And because they still have eyes on me, they can, yeah, turrets will do their things. Oh, and of course they're going for the Lady Kamea. Why would they go for any of the other
I'm
mechs?
taking structural damage.
It's only the one I can't have eliminated. Okay.
Reading you loud and clear.
Right. I need you to not be the face of the combat situation. Why don't I give you this very easy target?
Confirmed.
And blow that up for me, please.
Taking the shot.
There.
Another enemy casualty.
Alright. Glitch.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I need this other mech to kind of die too, frankly. Well, the other drone.
On my way.
Okay. Yep, that's not enough. Okay, Cosmo. Break you off. Yeah, I mean, I do want to push you up, but I'll push you up because I need to start addressing these turrets. I have Behemoth in the back to deal with that drone. Okay. Let's see, that turret is 150 armor and 7 internal. I only get to choose one target anyway. Yep, hopefully this will be enough.
Engaging target.
It was not. Great.
Warning. Enemy sensor lock detected.
Alright. Set this up so we could do both. Yeah.
Copy that.
Okay. It's almost all LRM racks, but alright, you get one. You get one. And then you get the laser. Which, it's actually out of range. Okay. Even though it's a direct fire line. Oh well. Let's check things. So, this is 27 points of damage. Okay. We could do that. This is in pretty good shape, actually, considering I piled into it with 2 LRM racks. Alright. Your target A. Your target B. Give you target B. Fire.
Splitting fire.
Boom. Okay.
That turret is gone.
3 turrets remaining. But at least we're progressing that aspect of the mission. Not quite sure what happened with that. Okay. Oh, rear arc into my Thunderbolt. Well, that's pleasant. Okay.
Warning. Armor breached.
Yeah.
Internal damage.
Nope. That's fantastic.
Yes, I hear you.
Kameo? You can play with this
Copy
this
that.
drone down here for me, please. Please just destroy this. No, well, that's too much heat. Let's do this.
Discharging weapon.
Thank you.
Flagged a hostile vehicle.
Yeah, don't need that kind of stuff in my rear arc. Cosmo, let's start on our next turret. Is there any cover here? No. Alright, we're jumping.
Engaging jump jets.
Let's give you the vigilance. Okay. And then open fire on that.
Engaging target.
Not quite enough, but Glitch is
I
on
hear
the
ya.
scene. Okay, Glitch. Start moving that
You
way.
betcha.
And you can just take that out for me.
Special delivery.
I probably didn't need both racks, but I'm not risking it.
Bye-bye.
Okay. That's still 2 turrets in operation, which are now trying to kill me. Alright.
Commander.
Yeah, you just keep walking.
Aye, aye.
You get direct fire, that's nice, but it's just the LRM racks. Okay.
I found
Well, it softens it up anyway. Okay.
You
Kamea,
have my attention.
you're gonna sprint and just advance. I mean, if I walk you, you can't do anything. So we're just gonna sprint. You'll
Confirmed.
clear heat and get into a more core position amongst us. So there'll probably be more drones coming, which is just delightful. I might as well move you. Alright. That's rough terrain. Let's unlock both of these. So my teammates can engage the other turret. Try to take out this one by myself.
Engaging target.
Yeah, okay.
Target destroyed.
3 down.
Good to go.
Yeah, okay.
Uh-huh.
You fire those twin LRM-15s into this indirectly, but it's still 95%. I like that a lot. Excellent. Should have put vigilance on you. That was my mistake.
Damage minimal.
Yes, Commander.
Okay, Behemoth. Yeah, put you there.
Affirmative.
This is not a fast moving mech. But I can pick up a pace when we sprint.
Got it.
Alright, all the defense turrets are gone.
Turret destroyed.
I shouldn't have to worry about those anymore. But there is, as you can see, pips on the target indicators because there are yet more drones. Yay! Kamea,
Tell me what you need.
boost out of here. We'll be forever fighting those drones.
Accelerating to maximum speed.
With the turrets gone, this is our safe zone back here. We can kind of set up a defense off of that. Yep. Of course you're going to go for the highest evasion mech that is the only one that really matters for the success of this
Minimal
mission.
damage.
I can't blame the AI for not playing smartly.
Waiting for orders.
That is what it should do. I'm concerned about you being back here. Alright, Cosmo, tell you what, you just can turn around and kind of play rear guard for us.
Engaging target.
Thank you.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, glitch.
What can I do for you?
Problem is, I need you to also get up there. Everybody needs to kind of get up here. And hanging around down here, fighting these things is not the way to get there. Sprint you up. Risk the rear attack. You're not the slowest mech I have. That's the slowest mech I have. Not going to be able to engage that unless I can see it. Same goes for that one. We're going to try to leave one of those in play for a while to try to delay further reinforcements.
Affirmative.
I'm going to try to vacate the immediate area down here. Vigilance doesn't help with rear attacks, unfortunately, so... Alright, yeah, that one's
Just
moving
get
up.
the angle
Okay.
on. Reporting. Minimal damage.
That did not fit the weapon profile I was
Receiving
expecting, but that's okay. Yeah, you just run.
Got it. No shooting. Just running.
Okay, that one's trying to drive around. That's fine with me. It can't do anything to me right now. Commander, we really need to get to the entrance of the facility. Those drones aren't showing any signs of stopping, and they're going to cut us to pieces if we don't get into the Nautilus. I agree, Yang. I agree. Kamea,
I'm listening.
you can just blitz your way all the way up to the front door.
I'll do what you ask. Waiting on you, Commander.
Alright, glitch. You know what, actually, Cosmo? Because you can do creative things later. And you can have vigilance. And you can fire on this guy.
Engaging target.
Good stuff.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, the last one, we're probably going to
What can I
try
do
to
for ya?
leave in place right now. So you can sprint all the way up.
Double time.
Glad I have these good pilots with me. Heavy drone. Alright, so that, yeah, that's the LRM-10 rack twin PPC bottle. Okay.
Damage minimal.
Yep, okay.
Ready for orders.
You also need to just kind of get up there. Okay, the shenanigans I can do at Cosmo is I can fire and then move.
Engaging target.
It's not enough to take him out, but also Cosmo can just kind of jump.
Engaging jump jets.
Standing by.
Kamea, you need to just kind of stand around up here. There we go. Static. Hey, Arano, Lady Arano, do you read me? Darius, thank the gods. Tell me what's going on up there. Static. Doc Marad must have poked her nose into something she shouldn't have. Everything's gone haywire up here. Doc's putting out fires as we speak. Probably literally. XO, listen to me. You tell Doc Marad if she doesn't get those doors open right now, Lady Arano's dead. We all are. I'm well aware of that, Yang. Working on it now. Just hold out a little longer. I'm working on...
We've lost contact again. Keep yourselves alive. I'll call out new contacts as I see them.
Okay, now we have to play kind of functionally based defense. But, there are little hatches up here as well I need to be concerned with. So that's a joy.
Good to go.
So we're just going to try to find some positions to be in. And, yeah, actually.
Got it.
Okay.
Orders. Waiting for orders.
Yeah, there's not much for you to do there.
On the move.
Heads up! You got more of those little bastards coming in from the vents in the rock.
Yeah, I know. I actually do know. Pretty awful, actually. There are vents here, right there, here. They're not really vents, they're more like doors. Anyhow.
Yes, I hear you.
You know what? You can... Kamea, you can just wait. We'll let Cosmo kind of spot for us over here, and,
Engaging jump jets.
try to take out that drone down there, because that's when it's going to just kick off with the next thing.
Engaging target.
Thank you.
Enemy unit.
So I gotta kill 2 more rounds while we're here. Oh look! Oh look. There's one of those drones right now. And then there's 2 more over here and 2 more over here.
Reading you loud.
So, Kamea, how about you just go and punch this thing?
Going hand to hand.
Thank you.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Can't have any of those hanging around back here. Especially since they'll just do spotting. Okay, Cosmo. Pretty sure you can just... Nope, we need to move and then fire. We can't actually hit that target from our current position. Alright, how about you, Glitch? Can you take care of this for me? Maybe. Well, the LRMs aren't really going to be enough. But it's okay.
Moving out. Here we
Oh yeah, you decided to shoot up here, huh? Okay. Alright, Cosmo. Could jump. I kind of like the spotting position we have up here, though. Yeah.
Target rear.
Well, even the rear is pretty armored. Okay. Alright, Behemoth. Maybe not have the obstructed fire.
Position confirmed.
Alright. You get LRMs. You get direct fire. Fire all the weapons.
Copy that.
Yes. Interesting, it survived the internal damage. Unusual.
Ha! Got it! Sumire, broadcast this now! On it!
What can you do? And just the LRM rack wherever I position you. Okay, well in that case it doesn't really matter where I put you. But this is also bad? Yep, that's also bad. Okay, then we'll just do this. Actually, no, let's keep you back.
I'm on my way.
You can stomp whatever might come out of the vent if we get anything next round. Who knows, maybe you'll do enough damage. Nope, it tanked that as well. Okay. Tough little drone. Okay.
I hear ya.
Yeah, no, I think you can kind of handle things, Glitch. Let's see.
Coordinates received.
Split fire. Let's... Come on. Why can't I target that? Seriously? There we go. Must be like because it was around this kind of crud. Yeah, that'll do. 2 medium lasers into the heavily damaged drone should do it.
You get a headshot, and you get a headshot.
Thank you.
I feel bad about shooting the little guys.
Another medium drone. Yep.
I'm taking a pounding, Commander.
I hear it. That's not cool.
Engaging jump jets.
I'll return fire. How about that? Not quite enough. Bracketed by the PPCs and not a single missile connected. Very nice. Alright.
Ready for orders. Acknowledged.
And up. And up.
Firing on multiple.
There we go. What? My high accuracy, high percentage chance large laser keeps missing? Never. Well, that was unpleasant. Identifier code accepted. Automated defenses disengaged. Welcome, Argo. Thank the gods for that. Dr. Murad, I need a status report. What the hell's going on up there? I used our code breaker to access a sealed portion of the Nautilus memory core. When I got in, I grabbed up every encrypted file I could find, and I did get their door codes, but I also found something else. What did you let loose on my ship, Doctor? I don't know. Something they were researching there. It's malicious code of some kind. I think I inadvertently let it out of quarantine. Yeah, and you tripped an alarm while you were at it. Look, the good news is that I got it contained. 90% certain. But it caused a lot of damage up here. Communications are patchy. Main drive system is offline. We're floating dead in space. Lots of superficial damage, too. Anyway, I'm working on it, but I could use more hands on deck. Anyone who can follow basic instructions will do. The Argo is an enormous ship, and that code made an absolute mess of her. Understood, Samir. I need you to fetch our people, everyone but me and Yang. Get them back to the Argo and do whatever Dr. Murad tells you. Roger that, Lady Arano. I'll be there in a moment. Tell the Lance to prepare for extraction. Lady Arano, what are we doing? What we came here for. We're going inside. I didn't bring us all this way to leave empty-handed. Captain Grigas, are your ship and crew ready? Aye, Lady Arano. The Delphinus is fully loaded and ready to drop. Good. Meet us at the north entrance and hurry. We don't have much time before our unwelcome guests arrive. Affirmative. Recovery team inbound. House Corrosis is proud to serve restoration, milady. Thank you, Captain. Ready yourself, Yang. I'm taking us inside.
Mission successful.
I mean, is 4 more hands all that useful versus like a, mech lance of defending this position in case... Why make sense? Why make sense? We have to have problems so we can have things to do. So, we did that. We got $2.2 million. That's nice. The Kentaro was somewhat damaged. The Thunderbolt is somewhat damaged, but not excessively so. Everyone got 3,000 XP. I don't know how we keep track of Kameha's XP, but, there we go. Everyone killed a whole bunch of drones. There's a good AC-5 there. The really nice LRM-10 rack. Another nice LRM-10 rack. We like those. I think actually I like the laser better than the AC-5, even though it says a plus 10 damage. That's pretty sweet. But this is accuracy and critical. Is there anything else hiding down in here? Yeah, there's some good PPCs. Well, I should definitely take one of those. It's going to be hot luck if I get anything else good. Okay. Well, yeah, I got 2 LRMs, Lumium laser, the PPC. Nope, that's it. All right. Well, that's fine. Glad to get them. Glad to get them. Usually vehicle combat like that's not great for salvage anyway, but that worked out. Now, unfortunately, the sound is not working on my... Yeah, and the fix I implemented today is apparently also not working. So, I really don't know why I'm not getting sound on these clips. I'm sorry about this. We should have music at the very least, if not also things being said to us. Because look at all these lovely Star League defense mechs. Just some nice Highlanders there, Atlases. The sweet stuff. Meanwhile, that dropship is inbound. Something I could have maybe done something about had I kept a lance deployed of actual mechs. I am Commodore Samuel Osgard. You are surrounded by a battalion of Taurian Concordate's most decorated warriors. On behalf of our allies of the Oregon Directorate, I demand your immediate and unconditional surrender. But I know you won't stand down, Lady Arano. You're the Sword of Restoration. You have a reputation to uphold. And that's good. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm going to enjoy painting the ice red with your blood. Yeah, because, like, it's a Union-class dropship. It would have, maybe 12 mechs on it. It's certainly wouldn't be possible for me to fight that off had I, kept my prime lance available. Farah, I need a status report. What's your condition up there? The Argo's main drive is still offline. I'm working on it in engineering. I think I got the malicious code isolated, but it's already done a lot of damage. What's your status, Lady Arano? We're on the move. Taurian Marines have taken the outpost castle. Most of our salvage team is dead. Yang sealed it with the mech bay doors, but they won't hold for long. There are only 5 of us left. Me, Yang, and 3 of the mech warriors from the Delphinus. We're on our way to the surface in the few mechs that Yang managed to get running. Heads up, Lady Arano. When you reach the surface, you're going to have company. I'm picking up a Taurian recon lance standing just outside the main doors. Acknowledge, Miss Meyer. The recon lance doesn't worry me. When they see what we're piloting, they'll wish they'd stayed home. Those recon mechs are just the first wave. We're in trouble, people. Yeah, boss, I figured that much on my own. Man, what a day. Look, can anybody tell me why the Taurians are fighting for Espinosa and what this Ostergaard guy has against us specifically? Cause this is some grade A bullshit right here. Yeah, I don't know, Yang. When my ancestors came out here in the deep periphery, we didn't have these problems. Yeah, well, if you go back someday, make sure to take me along with you. Because right now, that sounds like a really nice change of pace. My people shouldn't be fighting us, damn it. Shouldn't even be here at all. Aside from us and Corrosas, nobody should know anything about Castle Nautilus, so how the hell did we even know where to find us? Best guess, the Taurians were tipped off by Espinosa. And that means we've got ourselves a mole. I'll bet you anything I know who it is, too. Otto Corrosas. Remember what Lord Corrosas told us? His son returned from Weldry a different person. The director had played with his mind and broke him somehow. You think they brainwashed him? That's plausible. I'll send a warning to Smithen as soon as I'm able. Right now, the only things that matter are fixing this ship and getting Kamea away from the Taurian border. Restoration dies if she's captured. Yeah, don't worry, Lord Madeira. I'll get her back. You have some here, pick her up directly. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the Argo's docking clamps are locked tight. Damn things won't budge. Until Farah fixes whatever that thing did to the ship, the Leopard's out of commission. Well, that's lovely. I'm working on it. If I get the doors engineering open, we can manually release the clamps. So we can't even get into engineering. Great. Clear a line, Doc. Focus on your work, not us. Aye, Commander. Clearing the line. And Lady Arano, please keep yourself alive. I'll fix this, I promise. Roger that, Farah. We'll hold out for as long as we can. This elevator is accelerating. We're almost at the surface. Any second now, these doors are going to open and we'll need somewhere to go. Darius, what are our options? Best bet, the Delphinus. Lord Corrosas' other support ships have either fled or been destroyed, but the Delphinus is still on the planet's surface, and she's within sprinting distance of the castle gates. She's currently powered down. I don't think the Taurians have detected her yet. If you can make out of there, Captain Grigas and his crew should be able to extract you. That's the plan then. Dr. Murad, we'll just have to get there to fix the Argo. Any longer and we're all dead. Cosmo, I need you to stay on the comms and guide us through this. Yeah. I'll see you through it. You have my word. Elevators just come to a stop. Lights are here flashing. Any second, the doors are going to slide open. Mech warriors, prepare yourself for action. If we don't get them off the planet, we're going to lose our chief mech tech and our most important client. That can't be allowed to happen. You got this, Dwayne. Guide our people home. Yeah, thanks. Like, I wasn't aware of the gravity of the situation, that my, main sponsor and boss is on the planet about to die, along with my best mech tech, and basically the only person that keeps this outfit operating once in between missions. The elevator just rumbled to a halt. I don't know how much firepower Ostergaard is going to throw our way once we're clear of the doors, but I'm counting on you to lead us through this, Cosmo. Now let's see what these Star League era mechs can do. Get Yang and Lady Arana to the Delphinus, Dwayne. That's the only thing that matters. So yeah, this mission...
Command interface.
You have Kamea and these 3 guys. And you get 4 nice Star League mechs. So, I mean, that's nice. Torian Recon Lance Leader. Lady Kamea Arano of the Arano Restoration. On behalf of the Torian Concordat, I hereby command you to... oh, shit. Iberia, they're piling SLDF battle mechs. We need reinforcements now. Mech warriors, on our way home on the other side of these Torians. Push through them and fight for the Reach.
Just a heads up. When we get to a safe distance, I'm going to set off a little surprise I left behind for our Torian friends.
Surprise.
You'll see. Trust me. You're going to love it.
Honestly, I don't think I need, like, high-tech stuff to be able to take out these little peewees, but, it'll be fun. And it's not the only thing we're going to have to deal with, so...
My armor's getting stripped off.
Yeah, no, I know. There's nothing I can do about it until it's my turn.
I've got a bandit on my screen.
Okay. Renard, you've been complaining. Let's start with you. Since you got all that heat on you, let's go and beat up on this commando. Knock the leg out's good. Enemy Shadowhawk. Yep. They just love you. I hear a vehicle moving. Alright.
Ready for
Kanaloa. Alright. You have... oh, a Black Knight. Okay. Definitely wanted you to kind of just, like, blast something out of existence. I think the Jenner's a good choice. Let's avoid the stability damage. You know what? This is okay. And you can multi-target. Alright.
On my way.
Gonna get a little warm. That thing's standing by, but you have that coolant vent ability I'd never use. Alright. Yeah, so let's give you some stuff. Actually, yeah, for multi-targeting. There we go. B. Yeah, alright. Fire the large pulses into the Shadowhawk.
Acknowledged.
That was underwhelming. That's may be an... Yeah, that'll be a vehicle. I heard a vehicle rumble. Oh, of course, Command has an Atlas. Why not?
What do you need?
You could also multi-target. Are you an ace pilot? I don't know. Let's see. No, you have bulwark, you have breaching shot, you have multi-target. Okay.
On it.
Alright. You get the LRM 20. Plow into this Jenner. Oh, the Gauss rifle doesn't like that target. Likes that one even less. Alright then. So be it.
Engaging. Multiple enemies.
Well, the Gauss rifle connected. Like that.
Nice. Got past the armor. You have my
Okay,
attention.
Kamea, you have an Atlas, so, you know, maybe make them regret their life
Noted.
choices for a
I'm
moment. Alright, you, and you. Maybe B? Yeah. And... Right, what do I want for short range? Might just ignore the fire starter, actually. No, I mean, this is way too much for what I'm doing. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay,
I'll make it happen.
there we go. Alright. That's two of their mechs off the field. Fire starter's gonna be annoying.
Took a hard hit there.
Yeah, that wasn't pleasant, but I mean, it's gonna do that kind of thing. That's an Argenner running up the field. Of course, it hates my Griffin. Why not?
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
No, I know. Renard,
Ready.
we're gonna jump you back here, okay? And then... Is that really a good way? No. Let's try that. Yeah, that's direct fire. Okay.
Affirmative.
Alright, you get that, and you get this.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Yeah, let the Atlas just tank some damage.
Okay. That one hurt.
Kanaloa, what can you do for me, man? Yeah, okay. Long range, short range. Probably gonna take some of this off. That'll do. Okay.
I copy.
Oh, cord that out. Excellent. Not concerned about salvage here at all anyway. would like to get their spotters taken care of. Alright, Charybdis.
Yep. Tell me what you need. Yeah?
Yeah, okay.
Let's move.
Charybdis is a mythological whirlpool, by the way. Yeah, that looks great. Okay.
Roger.
Jenner took that pretty good. Oh, and your machine gun ammo went up. What a shame.
Yeah.
Alright, Kamea.
Yes, I hear you.
I kind of need all the things dead, but at the same time, like, can't. Guess we're just gonna punch it.
I'll make it happen.
Then once we've cleared the gateway up here, we can leave. Thank you.
Must fall. Scratch one hostile.
And that Jenner's all they got to get eyes on me, so we can take that one out next. Right, Renard.
Waiting for orders.
You're a high mobility individual.
Roger that.
Alright.
Scored a critical hit.
Yeah, 2 vehicles, 2 mechs.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, you can just advance.
Locking in coordinates.
Glad to see my stream is still holding together. Real annoying when that falls apart. Let you cool off a little.
Taking the shot.
Yep. Now you have to see me again if you're going to fire some missiles at me.
Yep.
Alright. Charybdis. Jump and brace.
Reading you loud and clear.
Kamea, we can have you kind of... Your sprint kind of sucks. Okay. But you could advance in sensor lock for me, so we'll do that.
Confirmed.
And let's uncover this guy back here.
I've got a sensor lock.
Alright, it's a scorpion. Enemy Panther. Yep, misses. You know, let's let their mediums advance. Enforcer. Okay. Well, hit my Atlas with it. That's not nice.
I'm taking serious damage.
Oh, I know. AC 10 to the chest is not great for most mechs. And then you took that one too. Okay. Right, Reynard.
Orders.
Jump. Yeah.
Acknowledge.
Let's do descending fire on the stalker.
Got it.
Sorry, strike. Yeah, you're... They love you.
Internal structure damage.
Alright,
Waiting for orders.
you move here.
Affirmative.
Okay, that's the striker I piled into. Targeting. Yes. Yes. And we'll save that a little bit of heat.
Engaging multiple targets.
Okay. Alright.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
That's sufficient use.
What do you need?
Okay. You can jump for extra evasion, and actually, let's nope. Let go. Thank you. Guess we're gonna do it that way. All right. Was hoping to hit the Gauss rifle into you, but I think we're gonna be better into you. Yeah. All right. Still, you're target 1. You're target 2. Target 2 gets the Gauss rifle and the LRM rack.
Confirmed.
That kind of defangs the Panther without
Badass.
a PPC on it. Alright, Kamea. Advance.
I'll do what you ask.
I'm going to give you Vigilance because they're just continuing to kind of beat up on you anyway, which is not a dumb thing, but annoying for me. Besides, you got to live. Long range, short range. Yeah.
Copy that.
Panther gone. Yeah, you probably didn't like that wake-up call, did you?
Pierce through the armor.
AC 20 to anywhere is never nice. Oh, you go for the Black Knight instead. Well, that, you know, softer target.
I'm under heavy fire.
I understand.
Standing by.
Reynard, are you an ace pilot? You're sure-footed. I don't think you are. You are inspired. Yeah, you're only a 5 pilot. Okay.
Good to go.
We're not going to do something stupid like DFAing here, but we are going to... What? We're going to get you down off the mountain, certainly. Okay, yeah, that
Firing
works.
jump kit.
That's the left torso and arm gone.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Ready for orders. On the move.
Think you can finish this off for me?
Locked on.
Well, that's the right torso and arm gone.
Scored a critical hit.
Kind of expected a leg to go. Yeah, not wrong. That leg only has 4 points left on it. Center torso is at 79.
I'm listening. Acknowledged. I'm moving.
Not that worried about the stability damage, so... 'cause this guy is about to probably evaporate.
I'll make it happen.
Right. That's that wave.
Down.
Okay, this distance should be good. Hold on just a second, and... Surprise! Yang, was that Castle Nautilus, yeah. When I saw that the Taurians were going to take it away from us, I planted a couple demo charges in the armory, right next to the ammunition dump. That rumble you just felt was about 1,000 tons of high explosives cooking off at once. You destroyed it. An SLDF castle full of priceless technology. Gone. Well, I wasn't about to let the Taurians have it. They're shooting at us, remember? Yes, Mr. Vertanen, of course. You're right. It had to be done. Right, let's sprint.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
Confirmed.
And you're gonna jump down.
Copy.
So we're trying to get to here, obviously.
Got it.
Position confirmed.
This is Lady Arano to the ARS Delphinas. Captain Grigas, can you read me? Lady Arano, thank the gods. We just got a visual on you and your lance, and get your people on board and we'll get you out of here. Thank you, Captain. Wait, what was that?
I told you you would die here. Say goodbye to your ride home. Run, Lady Arano. Run as far as you can. We'll find you all the same.
That was an unarmed support ship, you animal. There was no need for you to target it. Tell that to the crew of the Newgrange. How do you know about that? Ostergaard, answer me! He cut the line. What's your status on the Leopard, Doc? Docking clamps are still locked down tight, but I've opened the doors to engineering. We can manually disengage the clamps from there. I'll go prep her for takeoff. Darius, I'll need your help with the clamps. Yeah, I'm on it, Lady Arano. I suggest that you head deeper into the valley. They have a harder time targeting you with their artillery in there. And keep your eyes on the sky. Myra will be on her way directly. So, these are artillery things that are going to explode, and I should not be caught in. As you can see, dangerous. Units in this location are at risk of destruction. So, yeah, we don't do that. Fortunately, there's no reason for me to stand there. I need to get to the secondary LZ, which is over here. Now, is that behind me? Yes, it is. So, off we go this way.
I'm on it.
I'll do what I can.
I do what I want.
Acknowledge.
I do what I want.
I'm moving out.
Copy that.
Confirmed.
And look, more enemy targets.
My forces are closing in on you, Lady Urano. Your time is running out.
I mean, I know what you're up to, and I am not going to let you get away with it, because I'm here to kill you too. So, let's see.
On it.
Since they love you so much, I'm going to give you vigilance. And you can fire on this Vindicator, which is flat-footed at the moment.
Acknowledge.
Very good. They got a Griffin, and they got unknown mech. Okay.
Orders.
Well, unknown mech's a popular choice.
Moving to position.
Let's see. I should just continue as I started, honestly. And I'm thinking full battery.
Target acquired.
Let the shots land where they will. Charybdis, how about you show them that nice, hefty Gauss rifle you have? I think it's real neat. I think they'll think it's cool. Or they'll just be cooled by the new holes you punch into their mechs. You have breaching shot? You do. Okay. So, you get everything, but you get one thing. You get... You know what? Let's let you have the Gauss rifle. Yeah.
Acknowledge.
That's the right arm and right torso gone. On that Vindicator. Yeah, you managed to fire and hit me with a
That's all you
PPC.
got?
Congratulations. Alright, so... Yeah, the Vindicator is not in great shape, but that's alright. Whap that arm on the Griffin.
You have my attention.
I hope I have more than your attention. I need you to destroy enemies.
Engaging multiple targets.
Okay. A lot of nice connections, so that was fine.
Lady Urano, we've got incoming assault mechs.
Just another obstacle to overcome. For the restoration.
I mean, I haven't seen the assault mechs yet, but there comes that artillery. We're not even... The camera's not bothered to show it to us. It's okay.
Commander?
Reynard, I'm going to leave you as is right now because that's as much defense as I can give you. Yeah, they're going for the Black Knight anyway.
Okay, that hurt.
That's a Zeus. Okay, cool. That is an assault.
Ready.
The Vindicator is going to get up on the next round, so we're going to take action. Alright.
Engaging jump jet. I copy.
Well, that wasn't enough. Critical to PPC on the Griffin, though.
Critical hit, Commander.
Mind you, that Griffin, that Vindicator ain't got much on it. It's got a medium laser and an LRM-5 rack. And maybe a small laser. Yep.
I'm taking internal damage.
Commander?
Alright. Alright, I need some of these targets to start disappearing. Alright. B, 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 B.
Affirmative.
Alright, cord out the Griffin. Right. That's an awesome. That's not awesome for me. Oh, and yeah, why not
That
hit
shot went
the one
internal.
considerably behind you? Alright.
Yep.
Highlander needs to do its thing. Alright, target 1. Target 2. want that Vindicator gone, so let's do that.
Everybody's gonna get some.
Good. Got through the internal, but, oh, and a Battle Master. Why not? Well, the whole party's here, isn't it? So, I need to get to the secondary LZ, but I gotta get past all these jerks.
Standing by.
Which is, you know, fun.
Copy that.
Meanwhile, artillery keeps creeping up behind me, you know. Alright, we're just indirect firing. Okay. That could have gone better. He's unsteady. Oh, and you're just gonna walk around the corner? Aren't you mostly direct fire? I guess you got an LRM rack. Yeah, I need my Griffin to do other things.
Armor blow through.
I will rain fire on your lance and smile as it burns.
Well, Mr. Cartoon Villain, I don't mind you doing your thing, but really, maybe you could do it to somebody else?
Jump it.
Go ahead and run, Lady Kamea. You won't get far. I volunteered for this shit assignment so I can have the pleasure of hunting you down. And when I catch you, I will make you pay for the death of my son.
Well, maybe your son shouldn't have been running guns into my opposition.
Firing full stop.
Fucking asshat. Alright.
Standing by.
Really shouldn't be swearing in the stream, but the game is swearing for me. So... keep doing what you're doing. Thank you, Celestine Plays. Alright. You know what? You're gonna need vigilance too, and I'm just gonna have to spend that.
Affirmative.
Alright, knocked an arm off the Zeus. It's got a weird arm-mounted LRM rack. That's one of the things about the Zeus. Yeah, so Zeus has an AC-5 in the arm we knocked off, a couple medium lasers and a large laser, and an LRM-15 rack in the opposite arm. It's just strange. Awesomes are incredibly popular in the world, and they have 3 PPCs and a small laser. They weigh 80 tons. And then the Battle Master is 85 tons, PPC, large array of small lasers, SRM-6, and a couple of machine guns.
Yeah?
So, you know, that gets interesting.
Roger.
You can have all the long range, you can have the short.
Here we go.
Well, that Gauss rifle penetrated something and destroyed a heat sink, so I like that. Okay, here comes the PPC barrage. One? Okay.
I'm under heavy fire.
Yeah, no, I know. Just, yep, just
System
one.
holding.
One for 3 of us. Okay.
You have my attention.
I would like you to get you in range. So you're going to be able to direct fire? Yeah, okay. And what are your stats like? Eight gunnery, 5 piloting, 7 guts, 5 tactics. Yeah, that kind of tracks. Alright. Yep.
I'll make it happen.
That's the left torso gone and it's knocked over. That Battlemaster is going to light up the field. Well, thank goodness for evasion and vigilance.
My internals are taking a beat.
Your son was aboard Newgrange, wasn't he? That's what this is about. He was the captain of the Newgrange. You spoke with him. I listened to his flight recorder. I heard you order his death. If that is the truth, then you know I asked him to stand down. He was under orders. He couldn't stand down. But even if he could, do you think it would matter? He was my son. Nothing you say or do will make this right. The only restitution I will accept is your death. And so, Lady Arano, I am coming for you. Pray that your uncle's soldiers reach you before I do. Blah, blah, blah. Torian whining. My salvage. Well, I mean, not like I'm going to get any. Where is there? No artillery right now. Okay.
Receiving you.
Renard, I need you to kind of stay alive and kind of be out of the way, okay? So I really do want you to just not be in service anymore, so... Alright, you can drop the PPC there and SRM there.
Engaging multiple targets.
Well, a few of those connected.
Aye, aye.
Alright, Kanaloa. Also going to help try to keep you at arm's length.
Confirmed.
And... So... Being inspired gives us +1 bonus to accuracy. But if I don't spend on the vigilance right now, this guy's going to get walloped. These mechs are a little warm, but that Austin is ready to fire again. The Zeus is going to get up and try to do its thing with what's got left. But that Battlemaster is not nice. I think we're going to take the hit on accuracy. Right. Longest range. Shorter range. Fire.
Acknowledged.
Alright, Zeus is off the table. That Battlemaster will be able to take a lot of damage, unfortunately. Yep, that hit.
Damage minimal.
Alright, only fired 2.
What do you need?
Keep coming. Actually, I need you to have more range. Yeah.
Engaging jump jet.
Long range, short range.
Multiple targets confirmed.
Ah, critical to machine gun. Okay. Love that Gauss rifle. On that Highlander. I love that Highlander. Highlander's fantastic with the SLDF tech.
They slacked my armor.
Okay, Kamea, you're the only one who has to live, unfortunately, and I'm driving you right into the face of things. Smart play would be to turn you over here so you can't be attacked so readily. You're not an ace pilot either. None of the guys are. But I could drive you up and we can continue to slam that Battlemaster. Could spend the rest of our inspiration on more vigilance.
I'm on my way.
Alright. And direct fire goes there. All the direct fire goes here. Maybe we can make some of this Battlemaster disappear.
I'll do what you ask.
Well, the PPC was critical. Also, that Battlemaster is quite
Inflicting
warm.
heavy damage.
It might decide to play punchies with me, but that'll be okay.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Maloa.
Good to go.
Alright, what can I do with you? I don't hate shooting this.
Engaging jump jet.
There we go.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Standing by.
Alright, what can you do? Really should advance towards the goal. Okay.
On my way.
Targeting. Yeah.
Copy that.
Okay. Left horse and arm gone on the Battlemaster. There's some armor penetration on the Awesome. Alright, the Battlemaster is down to 3 medium lasers. It's almost certainly going to play punchies with me. Alright.
Yes, I hear you.
Don't want to do that, so...
Affirmative.
I think we're going to just kind of make it explode.
Splitting fire.
Right arm gone. Hit the floor. Staggers to its feet. Gonna come up and punch me, aren't you? Yep. Well, structure exposed, but I'll take it. That's all you got.
Losing internal structure. Yeah?
Charybdis. I need you with your Gauss rifle to play holy heck on them. Alright, most weapons are going there, but we're sending you an LRM-20 and a Gauss rifle. Fire!
Copy that.
Ah, heatsink destroyed. Good. Ah! Battlemaster gone. Yes.
Target destroyed.
This is a reminder for those of you watching the recording later on. If you like this content, please hit like for me. Oh! All 3 PPCs into the Black
Not much
Knight.
armor left in that location.
For the Aurigan people.
Okay, we're back to being inspired.
Waiting
That's
for
nice. Renard,
Move into position.
swing around the side. Be an annoyance, like you're meant to be. Yeah. Pilot injury.
Commander.
You don't really have much in the way of minimum range concerns, do you? No.
Roger.
Give it everything. Give it everything.
Firing all weapons.
I'll take the internal damage. That'll be one PPC out. Sadly, that just makes the heat management better. Okay.
I'm listening.
Kamea. I need you to continue walking towards the target, but
Location confirmed.
yeah, you can just unload everything. There we go. That's a whole assault lance gone.
Eliminated.
Okay, Kamea, I need you to get there. You can go there, and you can go there, and you can just kind of move around in the sector. I got you, Lady Arano. Setting a return course for the Argo. We need to fall back to restoration space while we still can. Thank you, Miss Meyer, and you, Commander. You saved my life, the both of you. Wouldn't be too sure about that. If the Taurians, my people, are on the Directorate's side, I don't know if any of us will ever be safe again.
Mission successful.
Well, there we go. 1.7 million for that. Everyone survived, which is great. In fact, we got all the mechs back too. Sadly, I don't get to keep them. We do get to some salvage, which I forgot we get. So, you know, it was unfortunate. The artillery was blowing some of it up. Like the laser. I kind of like that LRM-10, but... Ooh, nice fresh replacement for a weapon I got blown up earlier. No cool toys. Let's see. Battlemaster part. It'd be cool to build a Battlemaster. Honestly, I'm not bothered about building a Zeus. I think I'd rather build an Awesome. Alright. Let's see. We got Panther part, Jenner part, Enforcer part. Nothing else cool. Alright. Shame some of my salvage got whomped by artillery fire, but it is what it is. Whew. How long have I been streaming?
This isn't over, Lady Arano.
Oh, this one works? Okay.
I will find you. And my son will be avenged. Pray that your uncle's soldiers reach you before I do.
Well, it's cool that that worked. Of course, I don't know why the other one didn't work then, other than maybe a file's corrupt, but I did a complete reinstallation. Okay. Dr. Murad. Alright, that was a nightmare, but I think we're finally through it. I've quarantined the Locura in secondary storage, and I've shut down the drive. It can't hurt us anymore. Excuse me, Doc, the what? Malicious code from the Nautilus. That's what I'm calling it now, the Locura. Like Lady Arana's story, it needed a name, and it seemed appropriate as anything else. Any objections? I don't care what we call it, Doc. I just want to know what we're going to do with it. What we're going to do with it is leave it alone. Secondary storage is now officially off limits. That means no more Star League maps, no more hidden archive, nothing. Put some yellow tape around it if you need to. Whatever you have to do to remind yourselves, just don't touch it. Nobody will touch anything or they'll have me to answer to. Like that's going to be... Well, whatever. I'm going to make it you're responsible for that. Okay, Mr. Oliveira? Samara was right. The entire sorry episode was a terrible mistake. It was indeed. If only you'd listened to, you know, if only this had been even slightly better planned, or we had better intelligence control, or lots of possible options why this could have worked out so much better. But, you know, what? Let's get out of here in one piece. Damn right. Are you sure that the rest of the Argo systems are secure, Farah? I mean, really sure? If they weren't, we wouldn't be having this conversation. I'm about 90% certain that the code was trying to detonate our fuel reserves. If it was still going to doing damage, the Argo probably would have exploded by now. Really not a fan of keeping this around. Can't we delete it? With respect, Commander, that wouldn't be a very good idea. To delete the code, I'd need to boot up the drive. Far safer to leave it powered down. I've air-gapped it from the rest of the ship's system, so it should be perfectly safe. How about we apply a hammer to the drive? We could do that. There we go. Couldn't we physically destroy it by slacking the drive? I mean, I'm not doing anything right now, and I know where the rifles are kept. I could nip this thing in the bud in about 30 seconds. I wouldn't recommend it. In the unlikely event that I miss something, I may need to re-examine the Locura, and I can't do that if you slag the drive. This is a worst-case scenario, mind you. I'd strongly prefer it if we never had to look at that godforsaken code again. But we shouldn't just throw it away. So what is it? It's a research project, I think. It's some kind of experiment. The file is housed in a research archive called SDSM-2. Seems to have something to do with an old space defense program that used robot drones to shoot down warships. I know, it sounds ridiculous, but some kind of periphery campfire story, but it's the best I've got to go on. From what I can put together, they were researching something that had gone wrong with the drones, the M2 models. Seems that there was an accident, and the drones malfunctioned, and they killed a lot of people. The scientists at Nautilus were tearing the code apart, trying to isolate what had happened until they stopped for some reason, sealed up the whole archive in quarantine, and never touched it again. That's the best I can give you. Like I said, I don't have a complete picture. There are hundreds of variants of the files sealed away in the Nautilus memory core, and I only opened the one. And all things considered, that's probably for the best. Alright, y'all heard the doc. Hands off secondary storage. Let's move on. We have other problems to discuss. But my family photos! No. Like the fact that we're fighting the Taurians now? Sure, let's talk about that. How the hell did that happen? I mean, I get that we killed the Commodore's son, but people die every day. Nations usually don't go to war over them. I think the Directorate has been in bed with the Taurians for a while now, Yang. That's where their weapons have been coming from. If ships like the New Grange have been running weapons to the Directorate since our victory on Weldry, and the New Grange was a Taurian vessel, it stands to reason that Espinosa and Protector Calderon have been doing business on the sly ever since the war started. Right now, the why of doesn't matter. Taurians have just declared war on the Restoration, and that changes everything. Alexander, I need you to contact Lady Centrella and arrange a war council. Maybe she can help us dig ourselves out of this. I need you there as well, Commander. Be ready to set a course for Weldry. Yeah. Roger that, Lady Urano. When we hear from you, we'll come running. I mean, it's my job, so... Good. In the meantime, I must return to our people. In the face of the Taurian war machine, I fear that our systems may begin to abandon us. The founding houses that we've already liberated need to see that our cause isn't lost. Yeah, I mean, they may have some questions and concerns and be considering their options. You sure about that? Because from where I'm standing, things aren't looking good. I love that. You're sure about that? I will find us a way out of this, Mr. Vertarian. I swear it on my father's name. Yeah, you swear a lot of things. Okay, so, hey. In thanks for your help on Artru, I offer you the Star League era Highlander, Cosmo. May it carry you to victory in the days to come. Highlander HGN 73-2B. So sweet. So sweet. Highlander 73-2 732B is an ancient model from the Star League days. Its Gauss rifle was a terrifying weapon that gave it a huge punch at almost any range, but you can't find those anymore. And of course, it still has the jump capability it's always been known for. And, you know, nice heat sinks. It's a nice thing. We're deep in Directorate Space Commander. There won't be any work for us out here, so we need to plot a course back to the Restoration. Come to the navigation when you're ready. Yeah.
Mech you wanted is back online.
Panther 9Rs are solid all-around mechs. Yeah, we read this before, but hey, why not? Let's finish out today. If a bit on the slow side, they make up for it with jump jets, considerable armor, and a hefty punch from their trademark PPC. They're even better when used they've even been used in physical sledging matches for good effect. I mean, that's a standard Panther. So yeah, there will be no store, no contracts here. Yeah, we can get a contract out of here. Take 14 days to Regis Roost for a 4-skull mission in the mech bay. Our Thunderbolt needs repair, but it's nothing big. There's the Highlander. This Panther can go into storage. Look at it though. It's pretty. Big blockhouse of a head. Gauss rifle and ammo. More ammo. You need that. There aren't that many rounds and a ton of ammo. It's, yeah, 8 rounds. So that gets you us up to 16, which is actually adequate. A very nice SRM-6 rack. A very nice LRM-20 rack. Plenty of LRM ammo. SRM ammo. Heat sinks. Etc. These are double heat sinks. Which, you know, this thing's a beast compared to the rest of our stuff. And boy, how did you not want to break it? But it's definitely going in our roster. So, Dragon can go here. Let's just kind of shunt everyone down 1 notch, right? There we go. And we'll stick the Phoenix Hawk over there. And there we go. That's our, you know, our support B team items. In fact, the Dragon's practically on the B team now too. What with that? We can field a lot of weight with the Highlander on our team. Let's go check on our mech warriors who have done a lot of work.
Orders.
You know what? Get that second point of guts. Why not? I like that. You can have the recoil penalty drop. No, that's dumb. I want to save for the piloting. Alright.
Orders?
Waiting for orders.
Glitch? Yeah, you can... Well, you know what, Glitch? Let's give you that point of health,
Training
because
confirmed,
you can
Commander.
need to not die next time we send you out on something.
Waiting for orders.
And
Waiting
you...
for orders.
Yeah.
Standing by.
I mean, I could level you, but I'm not going to. Okay. Wow, that was plenty. That was plenty. We're going to stop here. It's 4:07 a.m. here in Southern California. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like the content, please hit like. If you like what I do, hit subscribe. You'll get alerts. I've been streaming this pretty much daily, and I will continue to do so until we finish the campaign. But, you know, I appreciate you spending time with me today, and I hope you have an excellent day and a very happy Easter. God bless you, wherever you are in the world, whatever you believe. I believe, but that's okay if you don't. But blessings upon you for this holy day. Have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.